Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I'm Al Shu. Welcome back to Al Shu's View. I'm so glad I'm able to come to you today with another type of video. Today's video is going to be about doing a simple type of makeup for your face for the day. When I go into work, my color schemes are basically purple and teal, sometimes black, so it seems like it's simple to me, but I do add a little splash of color because I always do like to stand out, whether I have it on my lids or underneath here. Underneath my eye, I always like to use a little bit of splash. So I just came out of the shower and I'm gonna do a really quick tutorial. What I used to prep my face is this OC Natural. It's basically hyaluronic acid and vitamin C and all that stuff. I got it off of Amazon, and it's supposed to bring moisture to your face, help with those lines, all that stuff. And trying to keep it, as young looking as possible. I know I already look young. I'm 33, but I know I look younger than that. But this actually really does work, and it's like nearly all natural, so that's also a really good thing. It's not too expensive. You can get, I believe I got 2 bottles. I got it a long time ago, but I'll use it on my neck and all over my face. I'll mix it in with my Cerave moisturizing cream. This thing, I love this thing. I use this, I'll mix it in with that. That's how I kind of set my face. My Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. It's in Original, the color. And I'm just going to put it on my eyes to prime. I'm kind of like doing this tutorial with my hands. I'm not gonna necessarily, I will use a brush if I feel like it's a little too rough. And don't mind the eyebrows. But what I really do is I'll push it in with this. And for my daily, makeup routine, I don't use, foundation things. I basically just have a chapstick on, and then I'll have, my eyes done either with eyeliner or whatever the case might be. And I'm just using, mine's is really dirty because I've had this for years. It's probably over 10 years. I use the BH palette, and it's edition 1, and they probably still have it on the website. If not, I'll link it. But I'm just gonna use a white color like this one to set my eye. Let me scooch you in a little bit more. So I'm gonna set my eye with that. I'm gonna take this color right here, and I'm gonna put that, you see that my eyes are already dark in the first place, so I feel like it's like I already have a transition shade. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to do it for you just in case you like doing those steps, but you don't have to do this step. I'm just trying to do this. Also, I'm going out later today, so I was like, oh, let me just do a little extra because that's how I am, do a little extra. Then I do it with the other side. Now for me, I'm totally fine with actually going out of the house with just eyeliner, concealer, and maybe just some chapstick. The Kat Von D Holographic palette. This retails for $32. It is still on Sephora and a lot of the other websites. You know what this looks like. It looks like that. You do have a mirror, and here are all the colors. And today I'm going to be wearing white. No, I'm sorry. Today I'm going to be wearing green. So I'm going to take the green emerald shade over here. If it doesn't focus, I'm sorry, but I'm going to put this as my base over here. And this is actually going to come out, you know, this color, but as the day passes on and, you know, my eyelids kind of like do get oily, which is why I use a primer, it will turn into a more glossier version of green underneath my eye. And I just do this because I really, instead of just being completely plain Jane, like I usually do like a little bit of color exuding out. So I'll put that on here like this. And it's either this, or if I was wearing something purple, I would use the ultraviolet amethyst over here in the middle and put that as my base. But today I'm going to be doing this. I love this color, it's so nice. This is a highlighter, but you know, you can use it on your eyes, and that's what I'm basically using. This is where you would be at now. What I'm gonna take is the Naked Cosmetics. This is shade Heavy Metal. And because there's so much like product in here, I'm just gonna take it from the cap and place it on top of my eye to kind of blend in with the Holographic, the green emerald. And it's going to create this brown, greenish mesh. Bit more. You see how I'm just doing it with my eyes? I have no problem. Just using, hands. I'm doing it with my hands. I brush to kind of smooth it out even more. And these parts you can just clean up too, you know. Put my Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand underneath. Which is kind of dirty, I know, but girl uses it, alright? And I'll just dab, dab, dab. I would actually do this after I do my eyeliner, but this is a look I just recently started, like meaning I just recently started wearing it, and I was like, oh, you know what? If people have these palettes or palettes that are similar to these colors, they could totally use it. And it's an easy way to kind of give you a little shine, keep you a little bit awake, and you know, you can still go about your day without really, you know, standing. So here is how I would do my eyeliner. Now you see how I made a little bit of a mistake there? I probably might go to fix that a little bit later, but let's see how the other eye looks. And that's the main thing, like you'll do one eye one way and the other eye will be like her. Now I don't like that eye, mainly because of the bottom part. So I'm going to redo the bottom area. And this is what most people do. I mean, you do your eye, but sometimes it doesn't come out as great as you had hoped. Okay, so you see how much time that took? Took a bit of time, huh? But because I did take off some of my concealer, I'm just going to put some back on. Like, so that is basically what I do on a normal day, you know, basis. I will do my eyes like this. I'll put on some concealer, and I always have a winged eye, and sometimes I may or may not have a little bit of, you know, color on top. Sometimes I'll do it without, but sometimes if I feel like it, I will, you know, put on a little color like you see here, wear it with a green top or a teal top or a purple top that I have, and just change the, you know, the highlighter or the eyeshadow color that I have underneath my eyes. But this is basically, you know, what I do. I'll comb out my eyebrows. I don't really do much with my eyebrows or a foundation. I wanted you to see how I do my eyes and how long it takes, how it's not always equal when I initially do it. But I am a bit of a perfectionist, so I will kind of go back and try and figure out how exactly I can get it to look similar to each other. But sometimes my eyeliners, they actually often range. They'll go from being like this to kind of like meeting up with my eyebrows up here, you know, and I'm looking in the viewfinder as I'm telling you. But this is how I usually do it for my day-to-day. And it's something very simple, something easy to do, something a little bit glam, something that kind of sticks out. And you already know that my eye shape and my eye surrounding is already a little bit darker, so it kind of fuses in together. If you had a lighter skin tone, it would probably stick out a little bit more. You could just use a brown transition shade and maybe a lighter shade on top of that to kind of give you that subtle type of look, just to have a little bit of makeup. I'll take either my Max Fix Plus, which I'm completely out of. I have to get more. I only got a tiny one. But I'll use the Urban Decay setting spray and go like this. And I'll wait till it dries. I'll wait till it dries to kind of open my eye so that it wouldn't crease. But it, you know, is probably one of those staples about me. Like, oh, if you see Al Shu, you'll see that she always has a winged eyeliner, or look what she did with her makeup. Like, I'm always doing something with my makeup, just to, you know, help me feel like myself. And what's the problem with makeup if, you know, it makes you feel good? You can be so creative, you can basically be an artist with makeup. So it's fun to experiment if, you know, you're allowed to use makeup. If you're a younger viewer that's watching this, you may have to ask your parents. If you're someone who's a teenager, also go ahead and ask your parents for permission first. And then, but if you're older, 18 and older, and you like using makeup and you just want to be simple, or whatever you want to do, you can. But, you know, makeup is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be such a big issue. Sometimes they make it, but this is just an eye look. That I came up with and that I really like, and I hope you like it too. And I'll have the products linked for you, otherwise they're already in the video. So I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope you can recreate your own. If you do, leave a comment, you know, let me know what you did with your makeup style so I can watch you. And, you know, thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for, you know, being so interactive in terms of taking the time out of your day. I know the minutes just can go by fast, but I appreciate you taking the time to sit with me or watch me while you're doing like work or whatever the case might be. And, you know, I hope I gave you some tips that could, you know, really help you, or something along those lines that maybe make you feel like you can do it. If it comes to the eyeliner stuff, that's always it takes so much time to learn eventually. But just like you saw with me, I've been doing it for years, since I was basically 16 maybe, or a little bit older, and I got really good at it after I practiced and really was determined to do it. So, you know, you just have to keep on trying to do that. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please follow me on my Instagram at alshusview and my Snapchat at mview. I'll have it linked below too in the description box. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week ahead. You know, I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care. Bye. What in the hell was I gonna say? I don't even know. I'm finally using my ring light. I am so happy.